happy Sunday. Thank you so much for joining me this week. This week, we are going to talk about the theme of forgiveness and how many times we should forgive someone. So stay tuned. We're going to start with our video first. Our video is called Plentiful Pardons, and then we'll chat afterwards.
Hey, Victor, do you see those numbers hovering in midair?
Oh, look at that. Mystery numbers.
Why are they there?
Give it time. The purpose will reveal itself.
Oh, but...
Pencil.
Huh?
Pencil.
Oh, did you forget your pencil, Jax?
Mm-hmm.
Do you need to borrow mine?
Mm-hmm.
Of course, Jax. Here you are. Jax! What are you doing? You're chewing on my pencil. Jax! Why would you do that? Oh, you're hungry?
I'm sorry.
I forgive you. Victor? Victor, I think the numbers might be a forgiveness counter.
Well, that's presumptuous.
Well, I just forgave Jax, and the number rose to 1.
Forgive him again.
But I just forgave him. Why would I forgive Jax! Why? Why are you eating my leaflet?
Sorry.
I forgive you.
Yep, a bona fide forgiveness counter.
Ugh, how many times do I have to forgive him? Is there a limit?
7 times 70 times.
7 times 70 times?
That's what Jesus says in the book of Matthew.
I have to forgive Jax 490 billion times?
490 times.
490 times?
Yep. Good luck.
What do you mean by that? Ah! Jax, no! My bed! My house is 12 miles away. How did my bed even get here?
Sorry.
I forgive you. Is that it? My priceless tiny unicorn collection!
Sorry.
I forgive you. I forgive you for all of it. That's it, Jax. I've forgiven you 490 times. I can't forgive you anymore. My bike that I just got for my birthday.
Sorry.
I forgive you. Wait, I can still forgive you? Even past 7 times 70 times? Do you know what this means, Jax? Forgiveness goes on and on forever.
Hooray!
But that does not mean you get to keep destroying my stuff forever.
Okay.
All right.
I'm sorry.
I forgive you.
So what did you think of the video? Do you think it was easy for Ada to forgive someone for eating her bike and her bed and her unicorn collection? That's a lot. Would you be able to forgive someone that many times? Think about yourself. Think about a time when you had to forgive someone. You probably felt very angry and maybe even sad. Maybe what they did hurt your feelings. How How did you feel once you forgave that person? Did you feel better? Often when we forgive someone, we no longer have to lug around those big emotions of feeling angry or feeling sad. Because when you walk around feeling that way for a long time, it doesn't feel so good. So let's see what Jesus has to say about forgiveness in our Bible reading. Today's reading comes from the Gospel of Matthew. It's called Forgiveness 70 times 7. Jesus, Peter asked, if someone is unkind to me, how many times should I forgive? 1 time, 2 times, 7 times. Not 1, 2, or 7 times, but 70 times 7, Jesus replied. Peter started to count to 490. That was a lot of times. But why, Jesus, he asked. Jesus looked with kind eyes at his friends. We forgive each other because we love each other. Then Jesus told Peter the story about forgiveness. A man owed his king a lot of money. The man worked hard to pay off his debt, but it wasn't enough. He worked even harder, but it still wasn't enough. Please give me more time, he begged. The king showed love to the man. He told him, you don't have to pay me. I forgive your debt. The man raced home to share his good news. On the way home, the man met one of his friends. You owe me money, he shouted. His friend couldn't pay the debt. The man became angry and threw his friend in prison. When the king heard this, he felt frustrated. He told the man, I forgave you because you asked me and I showed mercy. Choose to forgive and love others like I did for you. So our Bible reading today is a bit curious. So the man knows how good it feels to have his debt forgiven. I'm sure he was ecstatic on the way home that he didn't have to repay that debt. Yet when he comes across his friend, he doesn't show his friend that same kindness. He has his friend put in prison for owing him money. So we need to remember that we've all been in a place where we've needed forgiveness. We've all done something wrong in our life, and we've all gone to someone and said, I'm sorry. And how does it feel when you're waiting to be forgiven? You probably feel anxious, you feel guilty, and it feels so good when someone has forgiven us. So we need to remember that feeling, and when it's time to forgive someone, we need to give them that gift. Because we have been forgiven in our life, God forgives us constantly, and we need to show that same love to others. So I want to give you 2 reminders. I am sitting in front of a beige wall here, and I'm looking for ideas, so it's not too late to send Miss Jen some ideas for this garden room so I can spruce it up and make it a happy place. The second thing is that today is September 13th, which means it's National Grandparents' Day. So if you haven't already, maybe you can pull out your paper and markers and make a card for your grandparents. I think it would mean a great deal to them. So how about we close with a prayer? And I thought today that we could close with the Lord's Prayer.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
Did you hear the line about forgiveness? Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. We are asking God for forgiveness and saying that we are going to forgive others who trespass or sin against us. So that is what we're telling God when we say the Lord's Prayer. So remember, try hard to forgive. Okay, my friends, I will see you all next time. Continue being kind and awesome like I know you all are. Bye-bye.